What's up, everybody? Welcome to IGN Game Scoop. I'm your host, Damon Hatfield. Joining me this week is Justin Davis,
Scoop.
Sam Claiborne,
What are we doing here?
and Destin Legary.
Bam, hey everybody.
And as you can see, I'm sitting in a different seat than I normally do. If you're listening to the show,
day?
If you're listening to the show, you can tell I sound a little bit different. I'm coming from a different space in
You're
your
just
in your
a
ears.
little bit more lefty.
Yeah, exactly.
Just leftmost.
This is a short week for us here at the IGN office. It's a holiday week here in the U.S. It's Thanksgiving week. We're recording on a Monday. That can only mean one thing. It must mean it's time for our annual all 20 questions extravaganza. We call it 100 questions.
I thought you were joking about that. So I knew we were going to play 100 questions.
Yeah.
But we have no scoop besides that.
No, it's been a mere 3 days since we recorded our last episode. It takes
true.
time for hot scoops to develop.
Did anybody else not go to E3 to say they're not going to E3?
The video game industry knew that it had only been 3 days since the last Game Scoop.
Yeah, so like, well, we'll hold off. We'll hold off.
I'm glad I'm on for the segment I know and do the worst thing.
Wait, Destin's bad at this?
I don't know.
So it's
He thinks
100
he is.
questions.
yeah, I
What's
think
your
I've
rate?
done
What's
quite
your
poorly.
win-loss record?
Well, I've done two. I just stopped about halfway through the first one. The second one, I actually got it.
I don't think
Stubbs
you.
the zombie.
I think
So you're
I
one
don't
and one.
think you've played twice. I think you played once and Omega Man played once.
Correct.
All right, so
All right, we'll have to edit that later. We'll fix it in post.
100 questions. You just have a total. I have got a series of games lined up.
So it's not 520 questions.
No, you have 100 questions to get to as many games as you can.
Okay.
Oh man, if we have to ask 100 questions for one game, we are just gonna have to start the show.
That's
over.
why I think you should be able to, like, if you feel like you're not going to get a game, you should be able to, like, pass and go to the next one. But then that's one that you've wasted questions on, right? Does that sound reasonable to everybody?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is
All
the
right.
first one Grand Theft Auto? Oh, we're not ready.
Is that one of your questions?
No.
And should we play by sudden death rules?
What does that mean?
If you guess the game wrong, you lose.
No.
Okay, we won't do
The
that.
episode's over?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's kind of funny.
It just cuts to black.
We'll do away with that rule for this episode. Okay, our first suggestion comes from Leaf, who says, "Hello, I am a new fan from Nova Scotia, Canada.
That's not a real place.
My brother, what?
There's letters too.
Oh well, he has a little intro before he gives
keep
the
going,
suggestion.
yeah.
My brother got me into the show. I started episode 500.
Wow.
And it was great. My suggestion for 20 questions is my favorite game of all time.
Well, I have a good start for this.
That's a little hint.
All right.
Yeah.
Did this come out before 1990?
Yeah. Oh, nope. No.
All right, pass.
Oh.
Are you just going to pass for any game
Yeah, we'll do it.
that's really good? Is it a Nintendo game? Nope.
Yeah.
Pass. Does it star Master Chief? Oh, well, we've spurned too many questions. Okay.
Okay.
But no.
All
okay.
goofing aside. I'm not. Should I count? Okay, I'll say how it. I'll
You
count.
can't
That's one,
possibly
Damon.
do this on
You
your
lose
fingers
track
and thumbs.
already?
After each
gonna
game,
run
I'll
out.
count it up. I'll add it all up. Right? Right? So you
It's
have,
going great.
you have 99 questions left,
Okay.
basically.
Oh, that's
And
very
this
stressful.
came out after January 1st, 1990.
Okay. Did this come out after January 1st, 2000?
No.
It's a 90s game.
Yeah,
Destin.
I think it's 90s.
Well, no,
This game
you
come
don't
out-
need to say I think. Like we just confirmed it's 90s.
Fair.
Did this come out on cartridge?
No.
Oh. So,
Dun, 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 dun.
so PlayStation or arcade, right?
Can't be Virtual Boy.
Or Sega Saturn or Dreamcast.
That was cartridge, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And Neo Geo arcade games are cartridges.
I don't even know what to ask. Is it a first party game? Is it a first party game? Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. I don't know. I forget how to play the game.
NEC.
I told you I'm bad at this.
The answer to that question is no. It is not a first party game.
It's 1% of our questions are just gone. Did this game originally release on the PlayStation 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
But it's not. But it's
95 questions.
Metal
to go.
Gear.
Did this game have full motion video cutscenes?
not. Oh, good one.
Well,
That's a good question. Because I don't.
does
Resident Evil 1 had full
Will we not
motion
be
video
able to make any
cutscenes.
headway even knowing that?
yes?
Well-
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Oh, then
Because I'm
Resident
trying to
Evil.
think.
But it could have been graphics and not, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
FMV.
people on camera.
I'm trying to think about FMV. Like Final Fantasy VII had CG FMV.
Yeah.
But
It's like canned,
But I
you know?
don't think Metal Gear did.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we should get hung up on Metal Gear.
Metal Gear had cutscenes.
Why
but
are we
I-
talking about
but
Metal Gear?
I think what Sam, you were asking about live action like stuff, right?
It can be CG, like Final Fantasy.
It just meant canned cutscenes, like not an engine.
Oh, I think
That look
Metal
really
Gear
nice,
had
you know.
that.
There's
There's a whole intro cinematic where he's like in a sub and then the title.
yeah, but that was
thing's coming.
polygons, I think. Maybe
Was
not.
it?
Is this game an RPG?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
That narrows it down a lot. Final Fantasy.
so it's a
Final
P-
Fantasy 7.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Well, but we're not playing by sudden death rules. Is it? I mean, is it a Final Fantasy game?
Yes.
All right, let's go with 7.
Well,
It's either 7 or 8 or 9.
Oh, it's got to be 7, 8, or 9 because it hit the
Tactics.
PS1.
what if it's
Do you want to do the honors?
What's the clown villain?
I don't
name
know
in
how to
9?
narrow it.
That's 6.
Can you
I think
narrow down the game somehow?
well, but we're
Does
not
it
playing.
have a 7 in the title?
Stop! Don't answer that, guys. We're not playing by sudden death rules, and we know it's Final Fantasy 7, 8, or 9.
Yeah.
So we
It should be tactics.
Could be Tactics or Origins was on.
I don't think Tactics had FMV in it.
All right. So you just want to just ask if it's 7, 8, or 9.
I mean, is it Final Fantasy 7?
No.
Oh,
Is it 9?
you burned me.
You're asking if it's Final Fantasy 9?
Well, he just asked 7. I'll ask if it's 9.
No.
Why are we doing it this way? This is the most inconvenient. Okay. Is it 8?
Yes.
All right.
That's 11.
Wow, we did
11
it.
questions.
That was
to get
really
to
good.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy
That was
8.
really good.
Good call on the motion cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 8. Leaf from Nova Scotia's favorite game of all time.
Do you think it might be Leif?
Leei. We used to have a
Leif?
freelancer.
Yeah.
Mr. Leif.
But we called him Leaf, didn't we?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He
people
hated
can
it.
go by both.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Okay. 11 questions, 89 questions.
That
to
was
go.
really good.
Good job, you guys.
You have 89
No,
questions.
you helped.
I'm going to give you 1 star because you guessed you got 1.
Do you know how many we got last time we played
I don't-
100 questions?
No, I don't remember.
All right. Cool.
But I don't think you got all 5. Okay. This is Chris in Stamford, Connecticut. Says, long-time listener, long-time writer. Appreciate all your hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, 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 blah. That said, my 20 question suggestions.
That sounds like a nice
He
guy.
gave me a long compliment about me, and I just wasn't going to go over it.
You're great, Dave.
That said, my 20 questions suggestion is one of my favorite games of all time.
But that gives us nothing to work on.
No, that's really no. It's actually really good to know that
it
it's
is
a game
helpful.
people like, so they're not
Yeah.
like giving us Yo Noid or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I can literally just shout out game
I
titles.
like Yo Noid. No.
Yeah, but don't.
Is it a Legend of Zelda
Stop. Don't answer that.
Oh, do I start? All right. Is it from the 90s?
No.
Okay.
Is it from before then?
No.
So
Oh,
it's
okay.
2000 on.
Okay. I'm trying to think about the best way. Is this game on the current generation of consoles?
No.
All right. So 360, PS2, GameCube, right?
Probably.
Or it could be the original Xbox.
I mean, that's not even the same era.
Yeah.
I like how
Xbox.
It's one of
He's a 360 and PS2.
it's one of those two generations.
Yeah, you're
It's either PS2, OG Xbox, GameCube, or the generation after.
Was this on a regular sized disc medium?
What do you mean regular sized?
Well, because
The GameCube had little.
I want to
tiny
eliminate
discs.
cartridges for handhelds
Okay.
and small discs for GameCube.
Regular sized disc medium, yes.
All right. So it was Xbox or 360 or PS2 or PS3.
yeah.
That's really good.
Wii.
That's really
There's
dumb.
Wii also.
And Wii.
Wii U.
Shit. Shoot.
Is it first party? First party, we agree, means Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft.
You're asking if it's first party?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Did this game? What was the last? The last game was a Sony game. Damon usually likes to give us a menu of games
Of all
to choose
Sony
from
games?
in
That's
20 questions. Did this game originally release on a Nintendo platform?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
guys, that means
Zelda.
it's a Wii game or maybe a Wii U game. Dude, it probably is Zelda.
It's probably Skyward Sword.
Does this game have motion controls?
I mean, almost assuredly it does.
The last time it was the same answer.
It's Skyward Sword.
But it's
He
a
would know if it was Skyward Sword.
so that means it's a Wii game.
He knows
prob-
the answer, though.
unlikely to be a Wii U game, although it technically had some motion control.
He said assuredly no.
No,
Look, it's a game somebody
almost
likes
assuredly
on
yes.
Wii that he doesn't know if it has motion controls, but he thinks
Oh,
it
okay,
does.
then it's not.
So it's probably
yeah.
Twilight Princess, not Skyward Sword.
Well, Twilight Princess definitely had motion controls.
But he doesn't know that. That's why he answered ambiguously. You got to play the
But
psychology.
also,
of this game.
wait. Twilight
It's not
Princess
Zelda.
came out same day and date on GameCube and Wii.
Yeah,
So
it
it'd be
definitely
misleading to
has
say it didn't come out on a tiny disc.
Well, that's not how we asked it, though. All right.
It's not Zelda.
All right. Is this a game published by Nintendo?
Yeah, no, wait. We already
We
know
already
it's a
asked
first
that.
party.
It's first party.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We know it's
Sorry.
Nintendo.
What if it was a Sony game on the Wii?
What if?
Is
Is
this
it a Final
game?
Fantasy?
Is this game in the Mario universe? Does it have Mario characters in it?
Yes.
I love that
Oh,
question.
boy.
I love that question.
That's a good one.
Could be. Was it Mario Kart 7?
I don't
Was the Wii one?
know.
Yeah.
What was the one where he was?
No, 7 was the handheld one.
Mario Kart 8.
No, 8's the Wii U one.
What was the one where he had cat suits?
Let's just call it Mario Kart Wii.
Oh,
it
that's
could
right.
be New Super
You're
Mario Brothers. It could be
Yep.
Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, you're right. Could be Mario. Yeah.
Oh, I bet it's Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy had that waggle to just spin.
Yeah, it totally did. And Mario Galaxy 2
I bet it's the first one.
and Mario Party.
It's probably Mario Kart Wii. I would
Popular
guess.
Mario game.
How do we narrow it down?
But
Is this a platformer?
There
Well, it's not
is
a race.
platforming,
what?
but it may not be considered a straightforward platformer.
What do you?
Okay,
Is
so
it
it's not
platforming in
Mario
a
Kart.
cart?
No, you're not.
So it could be.
You can't ask any question.
I don't know what to do with that answer. That means it's not any of the party games,
No, it could be a party game.
but not like Mario Kart, I guess, and not Smash.
It could be Mario Party 8 or 9 or something.
Maybe it is the adventure mode in Smash. Maybe Damon's doing us a dirty
Oh, yeah,
right now.
It's
that'd
not
be
Galaxy
funny.
though, for sure, right?
It's not Galaxy 1 or
That's out.
2. It's not New Super Mario Brothers.
It's got to be a party game.
I mean,
Because you run around in the mini games, right? That's why it would be confusing as an answer.
I mean, I just don't know if Damon might not think that Mario Galaxy is a platformer.
It's absolutely a platform.
Yeah, it is.
Is there a I don't know how to narrow it down
Yeah.
more than. Are there boss fights in this game?
Yes.
Is it a party game?
It's 10.
Well,
Is it a party game? No.
All right.
Okay. Wow. All right.
sidebar.
No, it's Galaxy or Galaxy 2.
Do you consider Smash Brothers a party game?
No, probably wouldn't.
Okay. Okay.
For these terms, probably
Okay.
not.
So Smasher, I don't think it's Galaxy.
Why not?
Well, because I think Damon's intelligent enough to realize that that is a platformer.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I don't think he would throw us off the course. of
Mario
that.
Galaxy 1 and 2 are hella platformers.
I didn't say they weren't.
Okay. All right.
But this game's, you said the
Said it's
platformer
not?
question. I'm still tripped
Or-
up like 3 questions back where you're like,
Oh,
oh, you know, there's platforming in the game.
What about
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Paper Mario?
Why are you giving me that voice?
Oh, I love Paper Mario.
Super Paper Mario?
But is it GameCube's out, so it's a Wii or Wii U?
That's a Wii
correct?
game.
Oh man, that was really good.
Could be NES Classic.
But it's not a.
What?
It is a platformer. Or is not. It is, but he was odd about his response.
Well,
Odd.
we don't know.
But you were like,
Depending on the
yes.
year that it came out, it could also be a Wii U game. Although I think that game is too late, right? Or I already don't.
Yeah,
remember.
that's
I'm-
true.
I'm
That's
completely
true.
mixed up.
the listeners hate us, right?
Could we still have had it? Could still be a Wii U game.
Could.
But it probably had motion controls, whereas a lot of Wii U games by then had abandoned it.
Oh yeah, Paper Mario had motion controls,
I don't remember.
and this one does or does not. Dave?
I don't know where to go from here.
I don't know either. I'm
That it
Just start
almost
guessing.
assuredly has motion control.
Have we mentioned the game already?
I think so.
Super Paper
What?
Mario. Is it Super Paper Mario?
Yes.
Whoa! How did you do that?
13.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
13 questions
he-
that time.
It was all about the motion control thing and the ambiguous answer about
There's
it being
no
a
motion
platformer.
controls in that game, though.
Yeah, you do this and like he flips.
Oh, okay.
That was amazing. That was legit impressive.
All right. 76 questions remaining. Perfect for Fallout.
Well, we can just throw out names. Let's not talk
2
about
stars.
Fallout, please.
You guys have earned 2 stars so far.
You want to play this game by just throwing out 76 names?
I want to get.
No,
I want to
no.
S rank. We're gonna S rank 100 questions.
Super Paper
try and
Mario
get-
2007
Okay.
action RPG. There is platforming in it, but not a platformer.
It's definitely a platformer.
What?
It's an action
Let's move on.
Okay. This is James from Delaware. James from Delaware says, longtime GameScoop fan here. Just want to say thank you guys for making the best podcast I listen to every week. Through the rough year I've had, you guys have made every week a little more exciting. I always look forward to the hour every week, and 20 questions is my favorite segment of any podcast.
Okay.
You guys never fail to make me laugh.
I
I'm
stand
sorry
corrected.
about your tough year.
What's up?
I said I'm sorry about his tough year.
Yeah, but we're happy to lighten his load in any way we can. All right, we've got our
Laughter.
suggestion here.
So is it his favorite game?
He didn't say. You don't get a hint like that this time.
Oh, is it Mass Effect?
Nope.
All right, that narrows it down.
I'll give you that one since you somehow Nostradamus your way to Super Paper Mario.
He didn't do that. Like technically,
Yeah.
we talked about Super Paper Mario
Yeah.
first, but then he did blurt it out.
Sam led me to the name.
Let's start with the year. Is this from before 1990?
No.
Is this from before 2000?
No.
The first party.
So we can pass.
It is a first-party game. Yes.
All right.
Is this game on contemporary consoles?
No. 5.
Is it Super Paper Mario?
That'd be so
That would
mean.
be amazing.
So wait, so we're in exactly, was it first party?
Yes,
We're in
first-party.
exactly the same boat as last time, where it's either 360 GameCube generation or OG Xbox, or OG Xbox GameCube generation or the generation after.
Is it on the? Oh no, they did a lot of cross-platform in that era.
Is this a Sony game?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's on. Is this one?
Yeah.
Was this on Sony systems originally?
Yes.
And we did know it was first party. You said yes to first party, right?
Correct.
Okay. Is this a first party PS2 game?
No.
Or on
a lot of those.
PS1 then?
3.
3.
Is it
Oh
a-
man.
So it's got to be.
Oh, it could be like
Or
Yeah,
handheld.
No, it has to be. Yes, that's right. Was this on a regular sized disc?
No, we know it's Sony.
Yeah, but we don't know
But
if
that
it's handheld.
eliminates Vita and PSP.
Oh, okay.
Regular size disc?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That's a clever question because that also eliminates downloadable only games.
Yeah.
There was like Lair
funny.
and Haze.
So it's a first party PS3 game.
Yeah. Oh man, they had some stinkers.
Was this
Was-
game received positively? Because this writer didn't say it was his favorite
Yeah.
game.
Not positively. I'd say lukewarm.
Okay. All right. That's pretty interesting for first party Sony.
Man.
First party
Could it be
PS3.
PlayStation All Stars?
I mean, I had a PS3, but it's like such a blind. Like I mainly was playing 360 last gen.
Was it first person?
Yes.
All right.
Wow.
So likely an
oh,
FPS.
interesting.
10 questions deep.
Killzone 2.
Were they first party?
It's pronounced Killzone.
Haze.
Kills.
Haze.
Was
I mean,
Hey,
it's
Hey,
worth-
what are you talking about?
Because it was awful, and he said it wasn't received positively.
It's not a Sony first party
I'm not
game.
sure.
I've never heard of that game.
It only came out.
I mean,
on PS.
Killzone's Gorilla, but I don't know if they published it or what their exact relationship with.
That's also
Sony
that's
is.
also.
Oh, that's fair.
There's Resistance in Killzone, but I thought Killzone was third.
It's
person.
probably Resistance.
What
Isn't
was the
Killzone third
one
person?
where they did all the mocap with the
No.
famous actor that did Gollum?
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis did mocap, and it was I want to say it was Hellblade or something like that.
Oh.
and that one was lukewarm, but it was
Heaven's
Heaven's
Sword.
Sword.
But that's not first
Heaven's. What's that game called?
Oh, you're
Heavenly
right.
Sword.
You're right.
Heavenly Sword.
Does
That's
this
not first person. This is probably Resistance.
was this a launch window game?
No.
Okay, so it's not Resistance.
Well, but there were sequels.
Well, there was Resistance 2,
Is
which
this a
is the
sequel?
higher regarded.
Is this a sequel? No.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's really so. Wait, so first party, first
Haze was a
person
launch.
PS3 game
I think.
that was not a sequel.
There's also like Unfinished Swan type stuff.
Yeah, but that didn't get a disc release.
Oh, that's true. Or it might have. I
Did I say
Yeah, maybe
first
you're-
person or FPS?
I think it's just
Damn it.
you said
Killzone.
first person.
Okay. Is it a shooter?
Killzone.
Yes.
All right. So
Is it
it's a
Killzone?
shooter.
No.
Killzone.
that was
Killzone was a
launch window.
PS2 game, and then the sequel was PS3. I think they're very original.
I'm pretty
Killzone.
sure they were PS.
Oh, was there just one?
Oh,
for
I
that?
think just might be
There's
right.
Warhawk.
Good call. No, it was Starhawk. Was the PS3 one?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other first-person shooters that were Sony made.
There was
Did you
Mag.
mention this game already?
Yes.
There was
Okay,
there
then
was wait, there was Mag, there was SOCOM. SOCOM was a sequel. Is it Mag?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
Good call, Justin.
That's 16.
That was a little shady of you.
Why? Why?
Because the word mag came out of my mouth at the moment that he asked if that game had been mentioned, and then you said yes.
So how is that
You asked.
shady?
I don't
I was
know.
just
That's amazing.
I'll take the W.
What was Mag?
It was
was
called?
the-
It was short for Massive Action Game.
Okay.
and it
Yeah.
was
I
supposedly.
vaguely remember this.
I don't know if it ever I never actually played it, but it was a FPS where it was like I think it was 100 people in the map.
And
which,
Sony published it.
come to think of it, that was
Yeah.
I mean now Fortnite's 100 people in the map. So
We
Yeah.
should, wow.
developed by Zipper Interactive, which
Yeah,
is
the
no
SOCOM
longer in business.
Aw. We never asked that question anymore.
2010. Yeah, and that was like it was
Are there 100 people in this game?
it was like multiplayer only and like 250 players.
yeah. I guess it wasn't 100 only. It was that was its whole shtick. Was it was hundreds of people in one match.
There was a time where everybody was, how many people can we fit in this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're 40 questions deep. 60 questions left. You've got 3 stars. You guys are doing really well.
Thanks.
This is Sean in Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
Let the questioning begin.
Do you think it's Detroit Become Human, or Deus Ex Human
or RoboCop.
Revolution?
Or any RoboCop game. Yeah. Is there a statue of this character?
What do you think? What city has had the most games? Is like the most widely represented in video games? San Francisco's up there.
New York.
New York is
Yeah,
up there.
New York.
LA. Is this from before 1990?
Before 1990, no.
Is it on modern consoles?
No.
Is it from before?
Those are the ends.
Is it from before 2000?
Yes.
Oh.
90s game again.
Yeah.
Okay. That disc question. Let's do that again. Regular size disc? Yes.
No.
So GameCube or handhelds, right?
Or okay.
It could be a Nintendo 64 game, a Virtual Boy game, any handheld game. Neo Geo.
Is this a
Nintendo,
did
Super
this
Nintendo,
game originally released on a 16-bit console?
No.
It's
What is that face?
probably a Jaguar.
All right, everybody go out.
It's Tempest 2000.
What we're at the 20 minutes 45 seconds mark. Go to YouTube and look at Damon's face when he just answered that question and help us out.
So it's not TurboGrafx 16. It's some sort of trickery.
I mean 32X.
Could be a 32X game, Sega. But it's not a regular CD size game.
So like Splatterhouse would work.
This is so funny.
Like
I think it's probably a Jaguar game. I think it's probably Tempest 2000.
Ooh, yeah. Or it's yeah.
This is out of my wheelhouse.
Was this on a 64-bit console?
No.
I'm gonna stop asking that question now.
That's like too granular.
Wait.
Yeah.
We need to recap. 90s game, not on a regular disc based, not on a 16-bit console, not on a 64-bit console.
No,
The question was it originally released on a 16-bit console?
I don't know.
And the answer was yes.
The answer was no.
I don't know what to do with that. Does it mean something got ported?
It is an
16-bit?
NES game that might have come to 16-bit maybe or something like that.
Yeah. What like I don't know, Yoshi's Cookie? I don't know.
Yeah, is this an 8-bit game?
No.
Oh, okay.
Stop. Is it first party?
No.
All right. So it's like a third party game. So it's not any of the main franchises.
Is this a handheld game?
No.
I'm considering skipping.
Yeah. Let's get.
Is it a 32X game?
Skip. This is.
Is it a 32X
No.
game?
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
We just might as well figure out if
let's
it's a
stop.
Sega game first.
But it's not. I mean, it could be.
10 questions
What would
in.
that leave? They wouldn't leave us. All Sega consoles have been eliminated because they all had regular size. They either had. Well, it could be a Game Gear game.
No, he said it's not handheld.
So it's not handheld. It's not on regular size discs. It didn't originally release on an 8-bit or 16-bit console, and it's not. What consoles are left?
I mean,
Computer?
Neo Geo and
Wait, it's not 64-bit. Is the Neo
Turbo
Geo 16-bit, 64-bit?
I don't know. What
Nobody
that
knows.
is. Oh, is this an arcade game?
Yes.
Okay.
90s arcade game that didn't originally come home, but then eventually came home.
Yeah, that makes much more sense. This is all come together now.
Marvel vs. Capcom, Killer Instinct.
I mean, yes.
Is this a fighting game?
No.
Well, Destin.
That helps.
Is this a 2D brawl 'em up?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Is it licensed?
Beat 'em up.
No.
Okay.
So
Metal
Streets of
Slug
Rage never came
licensed.
to arcades. It was home only. That eliminates.
Yeah. Don't get too hung up on the brawl 'em up, but it's that sort of looking at the game, it looks like that.
Okay.
I should have asked if I had that question to ask over again. I'd ask if it was 2.5D because it could still be. It could be like, can you move up and down in the field, or is it like
can
Metal
ask that.
Slug where it's like only 2D? Is it traditional 2D viewpoint where you can't move along the whatever y-axis?
Yes.
In the 90s?
It's probably Metal Slug.
Yeah, Metal Slug, right? That's the only one I could think of.
Are there like...
You getting in a Big Mech in this game? You getting in a tank?
No.
Oh.
So 2D.
Wait, is that only in a different Metal Slug maybe?
You get all of them.
Okay.
That's what the Metal Slug is, the big tank.
Yeah.
Is this a game...
It's 2D only. Got sort of a brawlery-ish game. The 2D only really trips me up because, like in all of them, in like the D&D ones, in all of them, you can move around in the environment.
Yeah, we need to get a publisher. Is this a Japanese game?
Yes.
Arcade only.
This could be Ninja Gaiden.
Not arcade only. It had probably a...
Well, yeah, I got a port, but I mean,
Could be like Sunset Riders.
Yeah.
Let's get a company.
I'm trying to think.
Is this a Konami game?
Yes.
Okay.
Good one.
So Sunset Riders or...
Did that ever release in arcades?
Yeah. Or...
Metal Gear. No, I'm just kidding.
what are the games like? Turtles? I mean, those are all...
Oh, Ninja Turtles arcade.
Yeah, but it's not licensed.
Yeah.
It's not licensed though. That's what's so crazy about it being Konami.
What about the Shinobi games? I don't know what year that came
Shinobi.
out though.
Well, they didn't do any. They didn't do like Konami wasn't like Narc or any of those, were they? I'm trying. Like I'm having a big trying to figure out early '90s versus late '90s. Like if a game came out in like 1991, that's really different
this is a
than
fun
like
one.
'97.
This is you.
Konami doesn't have a bunch of. What did you just write down?
The number of questions you had when you started this.
Okay.
This is our first one where we're off pace. By the way, we're at question 18.
Yeah.
We're at 18.
Yeah.
but we're doing well.
What's
still on
arcade
track?
game point.
What Konami games? Came
I
out
think
this
it could be
era, Sam?
Sunset Riders.
Yeah, that would be the one I think it would be.
Did they do? No,
Did we
Sega
mention
was
this
the
game
one.
yet?
Yes.
Is it Sunset Riders?
Yes.
All right,
We got in 20 questions.
You
good. Yeah, that's
You
good.
spent 20 questions. on
That's
that
our
one.
first.
How do I
spending
even
20,
know
right?
that Sunset Riders is a Konami game?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
don't
sometimes
know.
think Capcom.
But like Capcom is all licensed, right? Except for Captain Commando.
Yeah, in terms of that sort of output.
He was one of my mains.
You guys are 4 for 4 so far. Can you keep up your winning streak?
Almost certainly not.
No.
Is this the boss battle?
You spent 20 questions on that, so you have 40 questions left.
We can get 2 more. I think we can get 2 more.
That's
at least.
That's how many I have left. That's the maximum more you can guess. Let's take a suggestion from Ali.
All right.
40 questions left.
Surely they'll
Game
throw.
of 40 questions.
Did this game come out before January 1st, 1990?
No.
You'd think you'd give Sam one of them.
Yeah, is it before 2000? I
No.
think Sunset Riders was in my wheelhouse.
No, not before 2000.
Is it first party?
No.
Oh.
Did it come out before? Well, see, after 2000, it's more useful for me to do it by generation. Is it on contemporary consoles?
No.
So that means
That's the same. It's
360, Xbox,
Yeah.
GameCube.
Yeah,
Is it
OGX.
on a standard size disc?
No.
Ah. So what's
Finally.
Five.
Is it a
Question
well?
is paid.
So let's.
It's an arcade game.
It's either a digital game or a GameCube
Well, that's
game.
been Destin's question, or you?
Yeah, I like Destiny's
We don't get to
question.
decide what Destin asks. He can ask whatever he wants.
Is it an arcade game? No.
All right.
Did arcades exist after 2000?
Some.
Damon's gonna
Street Fighter
do, like,
4 came out.
Damon's
Well, we
gonna-
eliminated Soul Calibur 2.
Is this a handheld
Street
game?
Fighter.
Is this a handheld game? Yes.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Is this on 2 screens?
Yes.
It's what's the one you said before? New Super Mario Brothers.
It's got to be that.
But
Oh no, it's not first party.
Is it? We need to know. Was it originally released on the DS?
yes.
Okay.
Does this have mainly touch controls?
Yes.
Do you pet dogs?
10.
No, that's a first party game. Third party DS game. The Trauma Center,
Ooh, objection.
Phoenix Wright, but that's not mainly touch controls.
Well, it is. You have to just select menus, though.
Well,
This is why I've never been on NBC.
I mean those were
30 questions left.
Okay.
Are you a surgeon in this game?
No.
Are you a
I guess I
lawyer?
should have just.
It eliminates one game.
I keep forgetting we're not playing by sudden
you could
death
just ask
rules.
it.
Like,
Are you a lawyer?
stop. Okay, go.
What? Why?
Are you a lawyer? No.
All right.
Because that game doesn't have mainly touch controls.
Is this a Japanese game?
Good question.
Yes.
Are you a lawyer? No, it's kidding.
Are you sure you're not a lawyer?
Sure, you're not a lawyer.
It is a Japanese game, so it's not like Rub Rabbits. Oh, it could be Rub Rabbits. There was the weird Sega ones.
There's lots of games in the DS. I mean,
no touch controls on the D.
Yeah, but it eliminates those weird Ubisoft ones.
Is this a launch window game?
Launch window.
There was Feel the Magic,
I don't-
XXXY, Pack Picks.
No, I don't think so. It's at least not obviously a launch window game.
Is that we're at 9 or 14?
This is 14.
Is this a Sega game?
Sega game? No.
Is it a puzzle game?
Good question.
No.
Could have been Medios.
Yeah. Is this game does it have sequels?
Yes.
Oh boy.
It could be
What's puzzle RPG?
Picross. There was a million Picross games on DS. Oh, it's not a puzzle game.
Yeah, that's true. Peggle, does that count?
Peggle. I would also
Yeah.
call
I know that's not a 3DS game, really.
I wouldn't
or a
call
DS
that
game.
touch controls. And I don't think it probably appeared on DS. I don't closely associate it with.
What about the Disgaias and RPGs and stuff?
They didn't appear on DS.
Not Disgaea. I mean, the map making one. Etrian Odyssey.
Yeah.
Is this an RPG?
No.
Because there's a lot of those. There's the Dragon Quest Slime game. And
Knowing that there's numerous sequels.
Now you've asked if it's an RPG. For the record, Disgaea was released on the DS.
okay.
Really?
I got nothing. I have no idea where to go with this one. I don't know. I can't even think of any DS games that aren't first.
This is
party off
this
the
is
top
my era
that
too.
don't involve a lawyer.
Is this the first in a series?
Yes.
Whoa. With lots
we're
of
already at 19.
sequels.
Wow.
That's real. No, we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we burned. It took us quite a while to get to DS.
Are you sure you didn't just count 9?
Yeah, you already rolled over from 10.
Oh boy.
Japanese.
Can we skip and come back to it?
No. What?
Like, can we start the next one, work on that, and see if we get Yeah.
Are you sure we asked the first party question?
We did.
We did, yeah. Correct?
Third party Japanese DS game, heavy touch controls.
Everything points to like Brain Age or something like that.
First in a franchise.
Not Surgeon Simulator.
Yeah, it's not Trauma Center.
Whatever.
Not a Sega game, which they were really active on the DS.
Capcom.
What was that music one where you had to scribble on the pad?
There's Elite Beat Agents. I would call that a Nintendo game. They published that. Or Oendan is the Japanese version.
Is this a Capcom game?
No.
Oh, boy.
I think we go to the next one, see if we can knock it out of the park.
You only have 20 questions left. Total.
No, there's another option for the game. He has one more that we can try and guess.
You can get this game.
I just don't want to burn it all and not get to.
It's fine.
I wish I knew.
We'll just do a couple.
I wish I knew genre or like a little bit more about how the game played.
Yeah.
Could be like Mr. Driller.
Could it be like
it's not a puzzle game though.
Puzzle. Could it be like first person, where you like drag the thing?
Yeah. Well, but not in Japan. There was like Dementium, The Ward, and like Moon, and those FPS games on DS.
Oh, Brain Age. Brain Age had a lot.
It's not a puzzle game.
It's first party.
Oh.
I can't think of too many first-person Japanese DS games. There may have been some.
How could there be a game with lots of sequels that we haven't talked about yet?
I mean, it's like Monster Hunter.
Have we mentioned this game yet?
No.
Oh, boy.
Okay, maybe we should skip then if we haven't even brought it up.
Let's skip and come back to it.
I don't know.
Don't give us the answer.
You can. I will allow that.
He said
you want to do that.
All right, fine.
All right.
We got 19 for this last one.
19 questions left. This suggestion comes from Dave. Says,
This is going to go great.
We were doing so good.
Long-time listener here. You all put on a great show every week. Have done for years. I just want to let everyone know their unique perspectives are appreciated. I've never written in before, but I had an idea for 20 questions game that is slightly obscure, but well-known enough that they might guess it. You have 19 questions left.
We skip to the boss battle?
It's probably Vib Ribbon on the PS2. It's never going to be Vib Ribbon.
From before 2000?
No.
Sam wants to go back.
Sam
to the
just quit.
Pass.
I'll think about the DS one when you guys take this one.
All right.
Let's go into my mind palace.
So, like, is it first party?
No.
Is this from before 2010?
No.
Okay.
Oh, so pretty modern.
Pretty modern.
Obscure, modern.
Could be Dragon's Dogma.
That's what it is. Let's go for it.
Oh.
Is it a Japanese game?
Is it a Japanese game? Yes.
Could still be Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah. It's
15 questions left.
Did this game appear on current gen consoles?
No.
Could be Dragon's Dogma.
Could be Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh, it was Japanese made.
Oh, darn it. I'm not good at listening.
Is this a multi-platform game?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Well, Dragon's Dogma was originally on 360 and PS3.
Yeah.
Is this game first person?
No.
Dragon's Dogma was third, right?
Yep.
Is it Capcom?
No.
Right,
Not a Capcom
fair.
game.
Dude, if it was Dragon's Dogma, I was going to lose my mind. I was just going to get up and leave.
Well, the show would be over. That would be okay.
No, we still get to go back to the DS.
That's right, yeah.
Not Capcom. So wait, okay. So 360, PS3 generation, multi-platform game developed in Japan, third person. And I think that's all we know. From.
Can we narrow down the console? Like, is it?
It's a multi-platform game.
Does this game have sequels?
No. 10 questions are left.
Would you call this an indie game?
No.
So it's an obscure, not indie game.
I want to say like Lost Odyssey or something.
Is it an RPG?
No.
Wow.
Definitively no. So could be.
Is the developer still around?
Yes.
Could be like one of the like what's a game like, you know, Bayonetta or Devil May Cry, but not one that got sequels. Could be like a third person action game. Or
is this from a publisher that's had a Sony press conference?
What publisher that has had a Sony press
Sorry, I mean an E3 press conference. Got Sony on the mind.
We know it's not first party, so that would be EA.
What's a Japanese game?
This publisher does not normally have an E3 press conference. I can't say that they've never had one, but they don't normally have one.
Okay. So like Atlas or Natsume.
Yeah, but it's not an RPG.
Namco Bandai.
And the game didn't
Phalanx
get
is
sequels,
last, yeah.
or did?
No sequel.
Could be Namco Bandai. That's a pretty good guess, actually.
That'd be the biggest one.
And he likes it.
Did you say that?
Person asking the
yeah, he
question.
said he liked it, but it's obscure.
Yeah.
Does this game take place in modern times?
No.
Contemporary modern times?
No. 5 questions remain.
I think we have a better chance of getting the DS game. I'm just saying.
I don't have any better ideas for the DS game after thinking about it, though.
There's a driller game.
Yeah, it's a puzzle game. That's sort of a puzzle game.
We never asked. Should we go back to the DS one?
Yeah.
Okay.
We switched. Okay, hold up. Switching back. Okay.
We have 5
Has
questions
to
left.
recalibrate.
Is it a platformer?
No.
Man. Well, this is great though, because we have 4 questions left, and we know all the genres. It's not.
Do we? I've already forgotten. It's not,
Not
an
a
RPG.
puzzle.
Did we ask RPG?
Lots of motion
It's not
controls.
puzzle. I don't know if we asked RPG.
But it's heavily touch controls. I keep coming.
Oh yeah, you asked if it was RPG and it's not.
I keep coming back to the heavy use of touch controls, and the game got like sequels.
Could
It's
it be like a
Is
drivey
Monster
piloty
Hunter?
game?
But it was the first in the series, so it's like there were strong entries. There was like I don't know, like
Monster Hunter, right?
What about
I asked
Layton?
that.
You did ask that.
I asked if it was a Monster Hunter.
Would
game.
Layton count?
Did he?
Professor
Did
Layton,
Justin
but
ask
that's a
that?
puzzle game.
I know. it
Damon's
has
saying you did not
I didn't
ask.
ask, is it a Monster Hunter game?
I think I did. Well, I think did we ask if it been brought up, and I brought up Monster Hunter. For some reason, we eliminated.
Oh,
But
you're
I
right.
thought we
You're right.
eliminated
That's what
Capcom.
you asked.
We eliminated Capcom. Maybe
Justin said Monster Hunter, then asked if we said the name.
it was
So it's
probably a
not
mistake
Monster
to
Hunter.
switch back. I'm going to be honest with you because I think we eliminated Capcom for the next game.
We did.
I don't think it's Monster Hunter. I mean, they appeared on.
It's not because you said Monster Hunter, then asked.
Yeah,
You're right.
they're primarily associated with the PSP.
All right. I don't think we're being entertaining anymore, so let's get through this.
I assume we're just never being entertaining. We're playing 20 questions.
There are 4 questions left.
What could narrow?
Is this an RPG?
You already asked that.
Is this an adventure game?
No.
What genre is it?
Seriously. Is this a sci-fi game?
No.
I don't even know what to ask to help narrow down either.
All right, we got 2 more.
Yeah.
DS, man.
Just throw a game out there.
I am positive this is a game on my shelf at home because I had all the notable DS games from the era.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have it. It's and it wasn't a Konami game, so that eliminates. Remember that Konami game where it was 2 kids on an island and you had to learn to survive?
Yeah,
Game
this
was
is
great.
helpful. Blue.
Yeah,
Lost in Blue.
yeah. Lost in Blue was great.
Is it Lost in Blue?
though.
Heavy motion controls.
There were sequels. Touch controls.
Yeah. Let's throw it out there. Who cares? We got 2 more.
I think that's an RPG.
These
We asked
represent
that
the
a lot.
questions that are left.
Go for it, Destin.
Is it Lost in Blue?
No.
All right.
No.
So what's the other one? What's our guess for the other
I
one?
don't have another one.
Oh wait, you're going back to the other game for your last question.
Either.
You could still guess one of them. You can't guess both of them, but you could still guess one of them.
Is it
There's
Mass?
no way.
Not a real question.
I don't know.
I don't even have clues.
We can't stop at 99 questions. We have
Give up at 90.
We're done. Bye, everybody.
What is that? What are other DS games? I can't think of any DS games that are not like puzzle RPG adventure games. It's not like Hotel Dusk because that was an adventure game.
All the DS
remember
games
the
I know are
sequels
like
for it
first
either.
party.
And it also didn't get sequels. You're right.
It's not an adventure
The
game.
other one's obscure cross-platform.
Yeah, Japanese
360.
made 360 era game,
Yeah.
not Capcom.
Yeah.
What about like Fruit Ninja? Like stuff for your swipey swipes.
Yeah, I mean that probably came to DS, but everybody obviously played it on
Yeah,
their phone.
yeah. Or Angry Birds or
We did so well.
Yeah.
It'd be great to get 1 more star.
Is it Fruit Ninja?
You're asking if this
I've done nothing
DS.
better. I know
You're
it's
asking
not.
if the DS game that got sequels is Fruit Ninja.
It probably came out on DS.
No, it's not Fruit Ninja.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, we started off so
What
strong,
were they?
And then we crashed and burned in the end.
Okay, where to begin? The DS game
Yeah.
was released in 2006. It was Cooking Mama.
Oh, man.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
And we owned it. We all owned that game.
Yeah, I owned and played a lot
Yeah,
of
it
Cooking
was
Mama. My
the-
wife played
like
Cooking
the
Mama
mini
too.
game genre. That was the one you missed. Then the other ones,
Simulation, I would say.
the slightly obscure but fairly well known enough, Dave thought, released after 2000. What did you know? What other hints did you guys have? It was Japanese developed.
Yeah, not
it
Capcom.
It wasn't first person.
No sequels.
I have no
No
idea.
sequels. It was Vanquish.
Oh,
And you guys did.
We coulda got
You
that.
even mentioned it. I think you did.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned Platinum, Bayonetta, and that's a Platinum development.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like a Bayonetta-ish climax action game and couldn't quite get there. I never played
Disappointed
Vanquish.
we didn't get Vanquish.
So do you want to play one?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, do you have one ready?
I do have one.
Okay, perfect.
Although I'm going to bring it up though because you might have questions that I won't be able to answer.
Oof! I was not prepared for this, ladies and gentlemen.
I can show it to you guys.
Do Destin and Justin.
Justin.
Yeah, Justin.
Sure, let's do it.
No, I had no
I
idea.
didn't know if you guys
Alright,
knew what the
this
game
is
was.
the game.
All right, I'm not looking.
Okay.
Not looking.
Okay.
Okay. Please start.
Okay.
You'll get this one, I think.
Let's see. The ones I guessed last time was Joe and Mac.
And you got to like question like 20 or
Yeah,
something,
it
right?
was like at the
right
very,
at the
very
end.
end. All right. So what have I learned? What are the most valuable questions to ask? Do I like this game?
Yes.
Wow.
We're allowed to ask that.
Okay.
Doing great, Damon.
It's a Damie game.
It's a Damie game. Okay. Have I talked about this game with any of you recently?
Oh, not recently.
I don't think I would have picked one that would have been that way, but I don't think anything specific has come up.
Okay.
I would say no.
Not anytime recently. Okay.
You're doing the fingers?
Yeah. That's two.
Would this be considered a retro game?
Yes.
I don't. Does
Define-
retro game mean that it has to be a game that's out now that emulates a retro
It's
game?
retro, Sam.
Or like like it's like a retro like.
I don't
or you
mean,
just
I don't
say
mean
it's
retro.
an old game.
I don't mean retro style game.
Okay.
Is this literally a retro game?
That's what I was wondering. Yes.
It is a retro game.
That's three.
Yep. I usually wait till like the 5. and
Oh,
10
how the
mark.
turntables have turned.
So turny.
So, if it's a retro game, is this an NES game?
Yes.
Doing great.
NES game.
But you remember what that means?
What? Oh, so it may not have.
What?
Okay, I don't want to waste any questions. Okay, this is it. Was this game developed in Japan?
Yes.
Was it? Was it originally released on the NES?
No.
Okay. Was it originally released in arcades?
Yes.
Okay. An arcade game that's ported to the NES and it was developed in Japan.
That's a lot of games.
Yeah.
I know.
There's a lot of games.
That's like 50%
But at
of
least-
the NES library.
But that also
game
eliminates like
that I like.
Damon zeroing in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
game that I
Being,
like.
being in the other seat, you start to think about how could they narrow it down?
He's
What
already asked questions
should
that
they
we
be
never asked.
asking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at least in a good place.
Yeah, you'll get it.
Great.
All right. So how do I narrow down an arcade game that was ported to the NES?
There's no way.
It can't be
gotta
done.
start
That's where we have you, Damon Hatfield.
Is this a? Wait, is this? Do you mostly spend your time shooting in this game?
Yes. It's pretty shooty.
Do you control a
Nope. Just kidding.
a human?
Sorta.
No, not directly.
Okay.
This is one of those philosophical
Yeah.
things.
Well, I know. So do you control a spaceship?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 10.
That's 10. All right.
You're doing great.
Was
10 questions. It took him 10 questions to get to
Yeah.
the spaceship.
He's doing good.
okay. Is this game side-scrolling?
Yes.
So, just to be clear,
Yeah.
side-scrolling, not like vertical. We're looking at a side-scrolling.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
All right.
Side-scrolling shooter in arcades
Oh, I get the question now.
came
I'm catching up.
to NES. Precious few questions left. Was it developed by Konami?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Still a lot out there.
Is it a sequel?
No, it is not a sequel.
Okay. Are we playing Sudden Death Rules?
I would say.
No, go for it. You can ask
be
it.
nice.
You'll,
Yeah.
you'll get it.
Is it Gradius?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
You did it.
See, we've had Life Force on before, and that's what I wanted to do, but
Nice.
I actually love Gradius. Good game.
That's a really good one.
Good music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gradius 5 is one of my favorite revivals of.
I've never played that. I was
It
curious
is.
Wait,
about
was that on like PS2?
Yeah, PS2.
Oh, yeah, I
but it
don't
was
think I-
that.
very
Cool revival.
It was very like classic and old school, but like modern graphics and sort of a modern spin on it.
Yeah.
Remember when they brought back like R-Type and it had like like a world map and like
Yeah.
cool stuff in
I
it?
think they did. That was on the PS1, I think.
Or PSP maybe?
There was like a hot second, like
like that.
Ikaruga and like Gradius 5, and like those games had like a weird resurgence for a few years.
Yeah.
I mean, they never really went away, but like they were back.
Cool. Good pick. Thanks for not picking something too difficult. For me,
Joe and
guys.
Mac.
We'll go difficult next time.
All right. Well, everybody, hope you had fun in our annual all 20 questions episode.
I have a question.
Games. Yes.
Was Vanquish first person?
No, third person.
Okay.
Yeah, you rolled
It was all
around on
about-
your
it's
knee
like-
pads.
It's like Bayonetta, so it's all about really stylish action.
Scooting around on your knees mostly.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in. If you are in the United States, have a great holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Play lots of games. I'll be playing more Red Dead, and I'm playing another game that I'm reviewing right now that I like. You can look for that next week. That is all the scoops that we have for you this week. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Dustin.
Yeah.
My name is Damon. This is IGN Game Scoop, and we're out.